United Kingdom is known for its Queen, Big Ben, black cabs, and red double-decker buses. There is a great history and rich spiritual heritage in the UK, but sadly that has all but vanished today. Names like John and Charles Wesley, George Whitefield, Charles Haddon Spurgeon, William Carey, David Livingstone, and Amy Carmichael are just an example of God's working in the past. What are left today are museums and churches turned into tourist attractions during the week and no one worshiping there on Sunday.
The United Kingdom is a country of 61 million people that sits off the northwest coast of Europe. It is made up of 4 smaller countries: England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom has the world's 6th largest economy, and its capital, London, is one of the financial centers of the world. However, for all of this prosperity, the United Kingdom today is spiritually bankrupt. It has become what many would call a post-Christian nation. A 2007 survey found that only 15% of the population were practicing Christians of any denomination, meaning they attend church at least once a month. 63% of the British population said they never go to church. Today, Catholicism is the largest practicing Christian denomination in the UK.
We are the Strother family: Ryan, Elizabeth, Samuel, and James. We are answering God's call to take the gospel to them that sit in darkness. We are sent out of Liberty Baptist Church, Newport Beach, California, where we served on staff for 5 years under the leadership of Pastor Dwight Tomlinson. We are partnering with Baptist International Missions Incorporated as our mission board. God has allowed us to experience many different ministry opportunities on 2 different church staffs, including Sunday School Director, Teaching in Christian School, Financial Director, Soul Winning, and Preaching.
It's my privilege to recommend to you the Strother family as missionaries to the United Kingdom. I believe the Lord is going to use them in a great way as church planting missionaries. For one thing, they have a proven track record. They've worked here on our staff for the past 5 years. They've been an invaluable asset to our ministry. God has given me the opportunity to preach on many of the foreign fields of our world. There's something that I have often said to those dear people as I've preached in foreign countries. Here's what I've said to them. When America sends you a missionary, we send you our very best. That statement has never been more true in our case. When the Strother family left Liberty Baptist Church of Newport Beach, California, we sent you our best. Please prayerfully consider helping this fine young couple get to the United Kingdom as your representatives to this needy country.
God has laid upon my heart a desire to start churches in London, England. I believe that God has prepared us in a unique way to fulfill His plan in our lives. It is no accident that I spent a semester in London during college, and God has given us a love for the people of the United Kingdom.
London is the capital of the United Kingdom and the largest city in the European Union. More than 14 million people, nearly 25% of the UK's population, resides in London. London is a large, modern, and active city. When visiting London, we were saddened by people rushing about busily with little joy to be seen as empty shells going through the motions of life. London presents strategic opportunities for spreading the gospel throughout the world. London is the gateway to Europe, and major cities in Europe and Africa can be reached in just a few hours by air. There are large immigrant groups in London. 31% of its 14 million are foreign-born, many whose native countries are closed to the gospel, including India, Pakistan, and many other Muslim countries. Over 300 languages are spoken in the city, with 50 immigrant groups having populations of 10,000 or more. A great impact can be made around the world as many get saved and return to their homeland with the gospel.
Our goals in London will be to establish local New Testament Bible-believing churches, to equip and involve the saints in the work of the ministry, to train lay leaders and future pastors through the development of a Bible Institute, to see God call forth pastors to lead churches and missionaries to take the gospel to foreign lands, to turn churches over to nationals, and to repeat the process.
The United Kingdom desperately needs to have the light of the gospel rekindled. In the world's eyes, it is a prosperous nation. but in God's eyes it is spiritually destitute. There is little knowledge or worship of the one true God. Like much of the world today, there are movements like New Age spirituality, environmentalism, humanism, and multiculturalism becoming their own religions. Also, atheism is being aggressively promoted in the UK, with 40% of the population claiming to not belong to any religion.
There is a great need to reach the lost with the gospel. Without a saving knowledge of the Lord Jesus Christ, the vast majority of London is destined for an eternity separated from God in the lake of fire. The need is evident, and we look forward to serving the Lord in London and seeing Him work in the United Kingdom. Will you partner with us in prayer and financial support for our family and ministry? Are you willing to help us give light to them that sit in darkness?